Hare Krishna, my name is Sevā Svarūpa Dāsa. I am from Argentina. Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prasodara Jayapatākā Swami Jayapatāka Jayapatāka. So I joined ISKCON in year 83 in Colombia, and then there were two spiritual masters, two gurus. One was Hridayananda Maharaj, and the other was Panchadravida Maharaj. Then one time the Guru Maharaj came there. I didn't know. He came for a short visit for one afternoon, something like that, half day. I just saw him in the temple once. So it was I think that there will start the relation with Guru Maharaj, because was something special that now I realize it now, because I learned the two mantras of the two spiritual masters, so I didn't choose any of them. So then when I pay obeisance, I used to say the pranam mantra of the two gurus, and I didn't know the pranam mantra of Guru Maharaj, but there were three pictures there. So what I used to do, I used to pay obeisance in Dandavat, and I used to say Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prestaya Bhutale, and then I put from my mind, I transfer the picture from the Vyasasana to that space, and then I say Iti Namine. So now I'm realizing that this was the first the connection or reconnection with Guru Maharaj. Then we have a very wonderful time when I joined. After 6 months, they sent me to Colombia, and I stayed there they sent me from Colombia to Ecuador, and I was there for 10 years, where I lived, I think, the best time of my life. And then but this is actually the second, because the best time of my life when I traveled with Guru Maharaj for 2 years, between 93 and 94, something like that. So we have the fortune to have a regional secretary who was a Prabhupada disciple, Dharmananda Prabhu, and from Argentina also, and he was very, very enthusiastic. We were little crazies at that time, special eccentrics, but he really teach us the love for the Guru and for the mission. So we were distributing books and preaching different ways. We used to have a farm. And then when Guru Maharaj used to come, it was like wow, it was a whole different experience. We were preparing and bringing flowers. So we used to have a bus we used to travel for Sankirtan, so I used to drive this bus like at 3 o'clock in the morning, and put under some trees and getting all part of the trees, branches with the flower. I used to decorate the whole thing with palms and everything. So it was a big success. But when Guru Maharaj came, it was not a fixed day. It was always the Guru Maharaj come in the 30th of January. Now, he used to come between May and then in October, something like that. He used to come 2 times a year, because Ecuador is still one of his GBC zone in South America. So the devotees say, Guru Maharaj come, the 10th of May, and then no, 15, no, 17 and 20 and 25, and then, then he comes like we see one day before, used to know. And then the Guru Maharaj was very, very, very patient with us, very, very patient, because nobody knew English. Only one devotee, Ixuaku, who he was living in the U.S., so he knew some English. He could communicate with him, but nobody knew English. So when he was at that time, he was learning Spanish. He used to have one book And he say, even until now, he gave this tip to the different devotees. He said, in Spanish, all phrases that finish in sion, like a constitution, a revolution, is the same thing. Those words are same in Spanish. But for example, they pronounce revolución, constitución. So he used to have some kind of tips like this that he used to tell the devotees also. They want to learn Spanish. So it was a big feast with Guru Maharaj. And he used to give classes and used to arrange hotels for him, and he was our hero. So we were following him everywhere, and then we were in the room until 10, 11 o'clock, and then in the night, and then I used to wake up in the morning also. So it was very kind of we have a lot of respect for Guru Maharaj, but it was kind of a casual, informal, because we were, completely surrendered, but in a mood of more like is respect, but kind of friendship with Guru Maharaj. So he gave us the space, but we never crossed the line. But so once we went when we were going to the farm. It's 4 hours from Guayaquil. So he used to come with us in the bus. With us. So once we were playing around between all the devotees, were like 10, 15 devotees, and we used to sing the song of Noche a Mormon. And in Spanish, Noche means don't be. And Mormon, is a spiritual organization, the Mormons. So in Spanish, Noche a Mormon means don't be Mormon. So we used to sing like this, and then Guru Maharaj, once he stopped us and he asked us, do you know what the meaning of this? And we say, no. And he said, when you sing the Lord Chaitanya Nityananda, when you sing this song, Lord Chaitanya and Nityananda, they are dancing in your tongue. And then Guru Maharaj became very sentimental, and I think was the eyes were wanted to cry, but he always was containing himself. He didn't like it to. Guru Maharaj never liked it to, not like it allow to express those inner feelings that he has for Lord Chaitanya and Krishna and Srila Prabhupada especially. So when Guru Maharaj came, was a full revolution, and we used to prepare program. We used to go to different hotels, and he used to show the people how we dance in the Swami step, and he used to be very with the big jumpers that used to. Once we were invited to one hotel, and he started and he used to say Om, and the sound of the wamper was like with the sound system was like we used to say so it was something from another world, and we were very happy. We were very enthusiastic. So, and he used to call us, and then he used to teach. He used to go to the farm with us, and he say, this look like a Mayapur. So he named the farm New Mayapur, Nueva Mayapur in Spanish, and he teach us how to cook the middle part of the banana, the palmito, the palm. So we used to cook this, and Guru Maharaj teach us how to cook the flour of the banana. And because there are a lot of banana in Ecuador, and he used to teach us many things. So we used to go to the ocean there in the farm. There is an ocean, and he used to say Mahadadi. Everybody say Mahadadi. He used to catch the waves like surfing. So he used to surf the big waves. So we were very eager to serve and to know different people. So once the wife of the president, Nebot, was we came to Guayaquil to take prasadam with Guru Maharaj. So then we used to have a plate. This is the Guru Maharaj plate. We have one plate with in India they have the thali with different containers with the preparation and the rice in the middle. So we have only one plate. So then Guru Maharaj was sitting, and then we have the big plate of with the stainless steel with the different compartments. But after I got to know that this is the same plate they're using in jails. So the Guru Maharaj was talking to the wife of the president, and it was the time for the prasadam. We were preparing the prasadam. And then I was serving Guru Maharaj, and then I have the big plate, and then I put to Guru Maharaj. And Guru Maharaj was sitting with this lady. So then, it's not proper just to serve only to him. So you cannot serve, you need to serve first the guest. So then Guru Maharaj took his plate and gave to her his plate. So, and then I ran to the kitchen and said, wow, emergency. The Guru Maharaj gave his plate, the Guru plate, to this lady. So what we gonna do, this and that, okay, we don't have another plate, so okay, just bring the devotee plate. We just put kind of in the fire to try to purify a little bit, and then we serve prasadam there. And then the Guru Maharaj and the lady, they kind of feel, the situation, what's going on, because in the kitchen there was a lot of, murmuring. So then when Guru Maharaj, was finished talking to her, so he said to her, there are good boys and girls. They are trying to serve. They're trying to serve the society. They don't have much experience, and they laughed, And so he took advantage. He said, please help them. And she said, yeah, we will definitely will help them. So we were very sincere and immature and naive. All were like 20 years, 21 years old. Then we were, very immature. Then Guru Maharaj always, one thing I remember when I stayed with Guru Maharaj, also when I traveled with him, Guru Maharaj was always very caring for everyone, very, very, very caring for everyone. He used to spend time, and he used to give us tips on how to plant in the farm, how to print books, how to talk to people, any kind, how to organize the yatra, any kind of many different advices. Then I remember when I used to come to Mayapur. I think I started to come to Mayapur in 89, 90, and then when I came to Mayapur, I used to go to the roof of the Lotus building where Guru Maharaj lives until now, and I used to sit down there where are the small wall with the flowers. I used to sit there, and see the whole, to see what was going on, to see Guru Maharaj taking prasad here and there. So then I sit there, and then the devotee said, okay, can you go to get some water from Ganga? Okay, I went. I said, can you bring this? Can you bring that? So then I start to be friends with the devotee Doresh, who was there, Topi Krishna, who now is in New Orleans. He was there as a cook, and then Daresh as a servant, and then was a Prem Vikash as a secretary, but in the long building. In the roof was to be 2-3 devotees only. Then I start to make, friendship with the Guru Maharaj servants. And one day, nobody, so Guru Maharaj used to go down to give some presentation or something, and nobody was there. So, and then I think somebody said, okay, Sevā, you go there. So you have this, they gave me the famous servant bag. The servant bag, it was like our wife. We used to travel with the servant bag, like everywhere. So you used to have there a glass when Guru Maharaj was drinking dap or drinking something. You used to have a tissue paper. You used to have different things, different things we used to have there. So they gave me the servant bag, and then I went for the first time with Guru Maharaj alone. And we used to go with him to everywhere he stays. So this is where I started the personal service for Guru Maharaj. And then after some time, I started to travel with him. So it was something very particular because Prem Vikas was recommending him to travel with Guru Maharaj internationally. So first I used to go with him the safari as a servant. In the safari I used to go. And then once the Guru Maharaj, they asked me to put the computer, on the top compartment. So I always was kind of I am not tech person. The technology doesn't go with me. I use the computer, but I don't get much about the technology. And I was thinking that this is wow, something, kind of a demigod or something. So then Guru Maharaj asked me to put the computer there. But in my mind, I was thinking that this cannot be because it's so special, a computer. I was thinking that the computer need to go only stand. It cannot go, in this position. So I tried to put the computer. I said, Guru Maharaj doesn't fit. And then he put it like this. He put it inside. And then he was laughing. The devotee was laughing. I said, oh, he wants to travel with me. And then I couldn't say anything because I didn't know how to explain myself in English. But, the Guru Maharaj was thinking, oh, this guy, even he cannot put a computer there. He wants to travel with me. So this was a funny thing. So then when I used to travel, we supposed to go with Prem Vikas. And then we applied for the visa together, and they gave me the visa to me, but they delayed the visa to him. So he said, okay, you go. The first time we went to London, and then Prem Vikas arranged everything, the tickets, everything, and he said, okay, you go to London, and then I meet you there. My visa is going to come soon, I meet you there. So in London, I didn't know, even now, I don't know much English, but there it would be worse than now. So when Guru Maharaj used to say something, I used to pray always to Hanumanji to please, because the Hanuman, how he was serving Lord Ramachandra, I always pray to Hanuman, please let me understand what the Guru Maharaj said. And many times the Guru Maharaj say something in front of the devotee, and then I used to go in the back what he said, and then I used to get to see, and then I used to do what Guru Maharaj was asking me to do. So it was not easy for me to I didn't understand much what he said, what he was saying at that time. So then Prem Vikas didn't come, and then we need to go to America. So then we went to America, we went to Atlanta, and we took the first flight from Atlanta to, I don't know if we went to I don't know to which place we were going, but I don't remember where. But then we came late and we lose the flight. And the Guru Maharaj say, oh, you are secretary, so you screw up. So, and then he bought another ticket. Then he went to the airline, he bought another ticket. And you say, okay, Haribol. See you. You enjoy the airport. Enjoy Atlanta. I'm going to to go to this place, and one devotee is gonna contact you. Then one devotee they arranged for me the ticket. At that time, were no cell phone. At that time, I think we used to send faxes. For the fax was the super tech. We used to send the fax in the machine. Then also Guru Maharaj, at some point, he was not happy with me when I didn't know how to enter into email. Because at that time, for the email, you need to make a long distance call to Switzerland. And there used to be some sound, and they used to connect, and then you send everything, the outbox you send, and then you receive it. And then you disconnect from the international call. Also was very expensive, like $4 or $5 per minute, something like that. So any time that you need to send a mail, you need to spend like $15, $20. So then when I traveled with Guru Maharaj, I have experienced that he was very, very, very caring with everyone. Once we were going to Bolivia. Bolivia is a place that somehow the government was closing the temple. So we need to go in a karmic cloth. So then Guru Maharaj, so we stopped in La Paz, and we used to go from La Paz, we used to stay like 1 hour, 2 hours, and we used to go to other place where we were in transit. So then Guru Maharaj, he said, okay, give me the karmic cloth. So I gave the karmic cloth, he get down, we got down together and to the transit, and one mate is waiting for him, and he gave some samosas, and Guru Maharaj accepted, and she had some questions, and Guru Maharaj talked to him, and then so Guru Maharaj was very, very caring. I don't think how many people will, stop and change clothes and go through, through the security and go there just to meet one mate who was to give some samosas. So, but he wanted to accept the service of all the devotees, the disciples, especially. So to have a nice time. We used to be the last person to go to the places. So and then after the incident that we lose the flight in Atlanta, I never lose a flight again. So I used to tell Guru Maharaj, we have 2 hours to go, and then Guru Maharaj 1.5 hours, then Guru Maharaj 1 hour, Guru Maharaj 15 minutes, Guru Maharaj 45 minutes, Guru Maharaj 40 minutes, and then he said, okay, I got it. So then we used to go. But at that time, it was funny because the people find me like a kind of, similar, but kind of something similar in the face. So when sometimes when I used to ask visa, and then they say Jayapatākā Swami, I used to say, here, I never say I am, but because we cannot lie to the government, to the people who get the visa, the counselors. But if something asks me, I will say, I'm coming in his behalf. But, and sometimes you have to say, oh, you lose some weight. Say, yes. So then this advantage I have, so when I used to, before when you can check in the airline before to get the person, So, but with the time they were more and more strict. But in the beginning, you can go and then give the Guru Maharaj passport, my passport. I used to check the luggage, and then Guru Maharaj used to come to the last moment. And once one person said, no, he need to come here, otherwise we're gonna put his luggage down. Then the Guru Maharaj came quick, and the same person that was checking was on the front of the door. So the Guru Maharaj said, "Let's go." And then I said, "No, Guru Maharaj, you go first, because the person knows me. I'm gonna wait for some little time that when he's distracted, I'm gonna go, quick." So then Guru Maharaj went, and I went, and we went to the flight. But was always the last moment, and also to the programs. The program, we were the last person to arrive, and also we were the last person to go. Once in the one program in Australia, Guru Maharaj stayed until the last person, even when the festival finished, and one devotee he came with the truck and start to disarm all the pandas, and the Guru Maharaj was stopping here. Even when one was going, he stopped the car when the devotee was driving, and he said, "You have a question for me?" I said, "Yes, Maharaj, yeah." And the devotee were very, very, very happy of the personal attention, the personal touch of Guru Maharaj. Then we used to carry at that time one book. It says, "Be in contact with Jayapatākā Swami." Then the devotee used to put the name there, and then we used to give all this when we come back to the office in Mayapur. So at that time, just two persons. So this, I just, by chance, and then I have to travel alone. I have to travel alone all the time. So then they asked me to talk to some Maharaj, or I need to do some visas. So it was very challenging, but I always I was remaining all day praying. Oh, Krishna, please help me. I think Krishna, maybe they have the ears, like this. Krishna, because so much praying to understand what Guru Maharaj said, I can do the different services, and I used to take pictures and put that time the tape recorder and with the video camera. So much I got like a kind of a trauma. I don't like to take picture at all. I don't take picture of anything. So I don't want to record. So, and then I go to the airport like 3-4 hours. Sometimes I go 5 hours before. So I got there this trauma to be late. So my Guru Maharaj he was always encouraging, and father, even when 2-3 times that he chastised me, he was, we understand that it's for our benefit, and when we did something wrong. For example, here when we in Mayapur, when we were inaugurating the Samadhi, it was a lot of people, and was a very gates made of iron, the gates that I have now, but the devotee were pushing, and it was kind of dangerous, and Guru Maharaj was in the front there, and there were some ladies. So I tried to hold the people, and then unknowingly I was touching one of the ladies, the old lady from, I think, from Calcutta, something like that. So she complained to Guru Maharaj in Bengali that she touched me. He touched me, and then he said, "What are you doing?" He started to shout there in front of everyone, "What are you doing? You never touch a woman, never. So get out of my service now." And then I hear that, but I stay in the same place. Okay, I understand this, but I need to be here because, it's very, very dangerous. So I stay there, and, I was looking down, but I stay there to take care of Guru Maharaj and try to push the people back. So it was a nice experience with Guru Maharaj. Always was nice. And then I used to prepare the cloth, and I used to always imagine how Guru Maharaj is going to put the cloth. So I used to put first the dhoti, and then the butaria and the chadar. So in this sequence that Guru Maharaj was getting first, the first thing to put. And then it was nice. We used to go to Walmart and buy a lot of things. And he used to buy because when we living, Mayapur there's nothing here in Mayapur. So even we used to buy the pens and torch and batteries, and used to be some pad, yellow pad where Guru Maharaj used to write, and notebooks for writing, and cables and many things, and then a hat for Guru Maharaj, and the t-shirts, and the swimming trunk and socks and all those things. So it was also nice to go with Guru Maharaj in Walmart. He likes, because also he used to bring something for the Namahata, for different devotees, torch and things like that. So we having a nice time. The Guru Maharaj was giving us super classes, and with the bumpers. I always carrying the bumpers and the kartals and all those things. And this was the best time of my life, because actually you need to serve Guru Maharaj, you need to be like a completely conscious, all 100% the five senses there. Otherwise you miss something. It's a big problem. So Guru Maharaj used to go to rivers. He used to like to go to different rivers. So when we used to go to some country, and he used to, in the beginning, I didn't know what is the system. So then we went to a river, and we went there, and Guru Maharaj said, "Hey, where are my stuff?" I said, "Oh, Guru Maharaj, okay." And then I went and ran to the bags and get the swimming trunk and the powder, talco powder, and the tilak. I used to carry many things: the tilak, the water, the mirror, the master oil, the 2 ganchas, and the pavitra, and another krukurta to change, and many things. So after they have this incident, so when Guru Maharaj we were going to a car, in the car, so we used to hear what they say, and Guru Maharaj asked, "There is a river or something?" And the devotee said, "Yes." So I used to just go, and sometimes we were with 2-3 Maharajas, and I have in the back all the luggages. So I used to say, "Oh, sorry, Maharaj," I used to put, I would go around and but I used to pack everything, where a swimming trunk there. Just I knew when I put the hands in the luggage, I used to carry 3-4 big bags like this. So I knew where everything was. So I need to carry this and that, and then, "Sorry, Maharaj," and the Maharaj was thinking, "This guy is crazy." And then I used to carry everything, and sometimes, suddenly stop, and you need to be ready with everything. So it was nice to serve Guru Maharaj. But Guru Maharaj was encouraging all devotees and playing sport. When we went to I don't remember, Poland and many places in Europe, and the devotees were very happy, and they were waiting for Guru Maharaj, because it's the time that they can have a personal relation with a big personality of Guru Maharaj, because the other were grave or more not so accessible of Guru Maharaj. So you can ask any question. Guru Maharaj used to make the teams, and how we have one gancha, we break into pieces, and used to put something like here, a piece of cloth. So we have to make like this different teams. So Guru Maharaj also was very playful, and he wanted to win, and it's a good sportman. So all the devotees were very happy with Guru Maharaj, and sometimes they say, "Maharaj, Jayapataka Maharaj, how many days you're gonna be here?" Say, 3 days. And then, "How 3 days? Because you're coming now, they're leaving tomorrow." No. It's 3 days, because we arrive here 6 p.m. So we give Gita class. It's 1 day. Then today, the whole day tomorrow, and then we are leaving 7 o'clock. So we give Bhagavatam class. So it's 3 days. And the devotee say, wow, Jayapataka Maharaj, because he say, Guru Maharaj used to say, I need to fit 420 days into 365. So I need to do something like this. So the Guru used to be like 2 days in every place, and also very, very nice, very nice. And the Guru Maharaj very personal in the airport. He was accepting everything. We were a lot of prasad, and then Guru Maharaj was like when the temple. We went to the temple, like a light, some life come, and all the devotees happy, and then we used to move to other place, and Guru Maharaj was very grave, also in the plane. So when we went to the temple, it was very joyful, and then when we arrived to the seat in the plane, he used to be very grave and chanting and meditating, chanting Gayatri. Sometimes they asked me for the computer. So I always used to travel always in tourist class. So I was to book two seats together, but I left Guru Maharaj there, and I used to go out, to some place to give more place for Guru Maharaj. I used to sit down in the back. So sometimes Guru Maharaj, after the disciples arranged for him to travel in business class, then I used to sit in the back, and once one hostess came with a big plate of fruits, and she said, "Oh, your father is sending this." I said, "Oh, thank you." And many times he used to send the cheese, and the fruit, something good for me. So it was very, 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 very good time. So the devotees really appreciate when Guru Maharaj arriving. You see the faces of the devotees. Was very, very special. Then the devotees arranged at that time from Bangalore. The Guru Maharaj traveled with one more secretary, because they saw that the Guru Maharaj always carrying the briefcase. It's a big briefcase, a metal briefcase with all the documents, and the other bag with the computer. I used to carry also 2 bags, carry on some 2 big bags. So they think, okay, we want to put another devotee to travel with him, so 3 people can travel, so the Guru Maharaj can carry less. So this was the plan. So then Guru Maharaj they talked to Guru Maharaj, we want to put one more devotee to travel with you, and he said, okay. So the next day Guru Maharaj said, oh, we can carry more things now. So we can carry this magazine and this thing. We used to carry the ragi powder to eat. I used to carry the salt, paper, and many things. But I used to carry more magazines. At that time, the magazine from Namahata, and I used to carry Pavitra. Used to also carry something to sell. We used to sell those crystal that I don't see anymore. Those crystal Pavitra collars. And they used to carry pavitrans, and they used to also take advantage and sell something. So then the devotee said, "Oh, Guru Maharaj, but we make this arrangement for you to carry less." But then Guru Maharaj always was taking opportunity for preach more. And then Guru Maharaj was very perfect servant or disciple of Srila Prabhupada. He always thinking on Prabhupada, on how to preach and the mission. He used to be late in the night and early morning, and also sometimes sleeping only 2 hours, 3 hours, and then visiting different devotees, encouraging, give advices and tips on management. So Guru Maharaj was living the 24 hours for the service of Srila Prabhupada, and we can feel that. And this is we need to continue just to serve Guru Maharaj, as he was serving Srila Prabhupada, to help him to fulfill all the task that the Srila Prabhupada asked Guru Maharaj to do it. So then Guru Maharaj used to sometimes to travel teaching the Bhakti Vriksha. He used to make like a kind of a script in the temple with the devotees, teaching how Bhakti Vriksha works. I used to always push in the congregational preaching, say you need to make different families. You can go and cook to different families and make them devotee. You can put a movie and go and cook on their houses. So Guru Maharaj was always pushing this kind of preaching from home and things like that. So regarding service, Guru Maharaj, Guru Maharaj start to revive the Namahata that was starting from Lord Nityananda. Then they followed by Bhaktivinoda Thakur, and he reestablished the Namahata in the year 1979, and then with Gaurango Prem Maharaj, and then the other devotees, Bhakti Rao Maharaj was there at that time, and he really established Namahata many places in India, but the devotees are preaching in Bengal, Orissa, and Assam, and they have more than I don't know how many groups they have, but it's more of 5,000. No, you can cut this part. I don't know the number of Namahatas. Then the Guru Maharaj came with the idea of the Bhakti Vriksha that he called like a urban Namahata, where they make more than 50,000, 50,000 devotees. They made Bhakti Vriksha more or less until now. And then we have many groups, like 5,000 groups, Bhakti Vriksha groups until now. And Guru Maharaj was pushing for this. He made with Kaunteya Prabhu, he made the Bhakti Vriksha manual. The devotees made the different modules, and this is it's a very nice way to preach. It's very personal, and then it's a nice way to also to cultivate and develop leaders from Bhakti Vriksha. Many leaders are coming. So then Guru Maharaj is a minister for ISKCON Congregational Development Ministry since the Prabhupada Centennial, and then I am serving for the last 20 years in the ministry. And Guru Maharaj always is very interested to see how, for the welfare of the family, how we can make more devotees, how to care for the devotees. Guru Maharaj was actually the first. Now, like a devotee care is kind of a fashion now, but actually Guru Maharaj started with this devotee care. When I traveled with him, we used to carry a notebook, and the devotees used to put the name, and he used to give a lot of attention to the devotee, since I know him from 83, he always was encouraging everyone and giving a lot of personal care, with him. So he used to do devotee care from the beginning, since I know him, maybe from before also. Then he's always eager to see the expansion of the different programs, how the devotees are being taken care, if the devotees are happy, how the devotees are preaching, the new tools that the devotees, how devotees preach, how devotees use the new technologies. He established also a program for recognition where we give certificate and we give medallion. He ordered me to make some medallion we made in China for the Bhakti Vriksha leaders and for the preachers. So he's interested also in the education for the children, in youth and family, and this is why sometimes the devotees say how we can see Guru Maharaj, and actually with the ministry we don't want to see much Guru Maharaj because he has many ideas, many different ideas, and then we could not fulfill what he already asked to do. So we don't want to go for more and more. Either we came, we came out, confused with so many things. But the mood of Guru Maharaj is always caring for the devotees and trying to expand, try to fulfill the prophecy of Lord Chaitanya in every town and village. The holy name will be chanted. And then we are doing now a program they call Bhakti Home. That is, we want all the devotees to feel recognized, to feel happy in Krishna consciousness, in ISKCON, to feel identified with ISKCON, to feel recognized, and then take care of. Also we wanted all the families of the devotees to share Krishna consciousness. I think in CDM we believe that the Lord Chaitanya prophecy that every town and village mostly is going to be done by the families to grow organically. So if all the families they start to share Krishna consciousness with neighbors, friends, colleagues, so this is going to be a big chunk of the fulfilling the Lord Chaitanya's prophecy.